Okay, 3-month update now. I think I would just like to say that I thought my garden would be bigger by now. I mean, it definitely would be if I was still up in northern Utah or obviously in southern Utah, but I am some mix in between with really high elevation that it's not very warm. So, but it is what it is, and I'm still working hard. I think I wanted more of a crop so far. So, still 2 onions, and at least they're still thriving and letting my lettuce go to seed. And it looks like I'm going to get a ton of seeds. I just need to look up how to harvest them. Beets are great. This is going to seed also. This is cilantro. And my 3 surprise flowers that I didn't know what they were, and then I thought they were wildflowers. Turns out they're actually sunflowers, and I'm pretty sure you're going to get seeds from them. Well, I've never done it before, but I mean, they're pretty big. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know why that one has a ton of little ones, and it has one big one. But, oh, there's actually a bee. Oh, there's a few bees. But anyways, cucumbers. I mean, everything's obviously bigger. I thought these were going to die. That one obviously doesn't look great. But then all of a sudden this third one over here just started growing this last few weeks. And so maybe there's still hope. Look at how tiny. I mean, that cucumber plant's been there, I mean, probably longer than these other ones down here. And it's just not growing. Beans, which are fine. I have a neighbor that has beans and they're only a little bit bigger than that. So pumpkins are doing great. Look at all those pumpkins right there. That one's coming all the way down. Beautiful pumpkins. I mean, that one's starting right there. So we are going to get pumpkins. More pumpkins. And then these 4 right here are cucumbers. And they're doing pretty good. I mean, nothing on them yet. And this giant thing is supposed to be Brussels sprouts. We'll see how that's going to turn out. That's going to be interesting. Calendula, I need to get on the ball and start harvesting and this calendula. Late beans that I planted right there and right there, so we'll see which ones come up. I was just trying to think of things I could plant later that will still work. So these were all supposed to be acorn squash, which I don't know if I'm like overwatering why the leaves are like that, but it's only on that one plant and not on these other ones. But everything, all 3 of them are different, even though I didn't think so. So we have those, which look like they're going to be acorn squash. But then this one, I have no idea. They're white, but they are kind of like ribbed, like acorn squash. And this one is giant. I don't know when to pick it. I need to do more research. I have a friend that kind of sent some things of what they might be. So I just need to look it up. My corn looks great. And I already knew that I spaced them too close because these 2 over here, well, that one for sure is the tallest. And there's only 2. So, but that's great. My corn is like taller than me. And this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful sunflower. So excited. It's at least 4 feet. I think of myself next to it. There's a few sunflowers in there. I just planted, because this is the 3 sisters. Only 3 beans came up in there. I probably planted over 40. But then it was kind of getting late, so I started planting winter squash. And so there's some winter squash in there. Watermelons are pretty tiny. I mean, no actual watermelons, just the plants. More plants. And these are all my different kinds of peppers. And yeah, they're all just still really small. Don't know why they're so small. I mean, I'm finally getting what looks like some right there. Oh, what do you do, you know? And this is my carrot section, which I planted on the mounds, and none of them ended up on the mounds. I guess they washed away. But still, it's like not as much as I planted. Did I do something wrong, or I don't know. And then random tomato plants in with my carrots, which was interesting. Maybe just sprayed out of somewhere else. Calendula really love water because these ones are double the size of my other ones, and water seems to pool right there. This whole section is my tomatoes, and I have about 8 different varieties. I actually just today went through and thinned them, and hoping that they will grow better and faster by thinning them. And I also have one dying over here. I don't know if it has some sort of disease, and I hope it's not, doesn't like transfer onto the other ones. If it does, I don't understand why that one is dying. And I hope the rest do not die. I'm testing out a few ideas whether or not I like the string up to the top bars, or if I like the, well, I already like the tomato racks better because it's a lot easier. These ones with the strings, I have to put a lot more strings on to get every branch on the tomato. But when I went back to the store for more tomato racks, they were all gone, so I could keep checking. But that's okay. I can see how they grow. Anyways, that is my greenhouse. I still have some trees here I'm growing. Some of them died and some of them are doing really well, so I'll just keep watering, see what happens. But anyways, that is about it for right now. I'm still enjoying it, just frustrated. I want bigger. Anyways, thanks.